To watch her now, a man take up my phone or a woman take up my phone, or me put down my phone, but anyway you look at it, I need back my phone to do my business phone with my work on it. By 2,000 USD, award, reward, turn the phone and collect your thing. When I want to know you, you don't have to hide, you don't have to shame, you can send it to that friend. Just do the right thing and send in the phone. Don't wipe the phone. Yeah, I need the phone to do my work. Send it to you and collect your money. Don't sell the phone, sell me back my phone. Simple. $2,000 more than the phone value, and it's more than you can get for it and sell it to somebody could think. So just sell me the phone and I could just live.
JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Man fatally shot by police at event in Yorton. The Independent Commission of Investigations INDECOM has launched a probe into the fatal shooting of a Jamaican man who lived in the United States by a policeman at an event in Yorton, St. Catherine on Sunday night. The cop reportedly had to beat a hasty retreat after allegedly came under attack from persons following the shooting of 34-year-old Vivian Francis, who resided in East Windsor in New Jersey. The incident occurred at about 10:10 p.m. at the Yorton Sports Complex. It's reported that the policeman and Francis were among persons at an event at the venue when an argument developed between them. Francis had reportedly overturned the table. During the spat, Francis reportedly withdrew a knife from his waistband and stabbed at the policeman within striking distance. The cop drew his service pistol and reportedly shouted, "Police, drop the knife." Francis reportedly advanced at the policeman who opened fire. Francis was hit. He was assisted to the Lindsay Hospital where he succumbed to injuries received. Schoolboy stabbed in twist of events at Knox College. A grade 11 schoolboy has been hospitalized after he was stabbed by a schoolmate in a twist of events at Knox College in Spalding on Monday. Preliminary reports from the police and reliable sources are that sometime before 2 p.m. the schoolboy, who was reportedly armed with a knife, got into a confrontation with a grade 10 student. It is reported that during the confrontation, the grade 10 student used the weapon to inflict wounds to the face of the grade 11 student. The grade 11 student brought the knife to school to stab the grade 10 student. The grade 10 student managed to take away the knife from the grade 11 student and use it to stab him, a source close to the school said. The injured boy was rushed to the hospital, where he has been admitted in a stable condition. Last Wednesday, a 16-year-old poor science student was injured after being stabbed reportedly over $200. Man killed, brother injured in Spanish Town home invasion. A man was killed and his brother injured when gunmen invaded their home along Fairfield Road in Spanish Town, St. Catherine last night. Killed was 42-year-old Mason Martin Lloyd Hudson, otherwise called Pang. Reports are that at about 7:30, Hudson and his brother were at home when gunmen entered through a back door and opened fire. Hudson was shot multiple times while his brother was shot once. They were assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital, where Hudson died while his brother was admitted. No motive has been established for the shooting. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the incident. Taxi operators withdrew service in Mile Gully, Manchester. School children among commuters left stranded following a roadblock and withdrawal of service by taxi operators over deplorable road conditions in Mile Gully, Manchester on Monday morning. Principal of Mile Gully High, Christopher Time, said only a small percentage of his students turned up for school due to the protest.
More than 70% of our children are absent from school. Those who were in Mandeville, I went into Mandeville and I sent them back home with the assistance of the police. Those who managed to make that school, we have them at school. So they have half of my staff at school also. So the half are securing the 230 children who are now at school. We have sent out to parents, and parents have been sending vehicles and sending persons to collect 1 or 2 students at a time. So we will hold them until we see the situation ideal enough to send them off. Because we want to maintain their safety and security. the trucking of the bauxite and the promise that was made that the road would have been repaired. That has not taken place, so the taxi operators are very upset about it because the trucking is taking place of the bauxite and the road is deteriorating. So they want to ensure that the road is repaired as promised. That's why they have withdrawn their service.
Richmond residents claim leaking pipes ignored until fatal Centre-Best incident. The long-standing issue of a leaking pipe would not have been dealt with, according to residents of Richmond, St. Elizabeth, if it weren't for the death of a man who is thought to have drowned in a pothole filled with water. Venway Blackwood, otherwise called Bigger, was riding his bicycle on October 4 around 10 p.m. when he fell into a large pothole that was full of water. His body was found face down. A photograph that has been circulating on social media shows the 58-year-old cement block maker with a bag on his back and his bicycle close to his body. According to residents, Blackwood was intoxicated. It is further believed that he drowned in the water-filled pothole. In an interview last Thursday, a family member of Blackwood, who asked not to be named, said there are roughly 3 large potholes along the roadway, 2 of which were worsened and filled with water because of a National Water Commission NWC pipe leak. The residents said that the NWC came to fix the leaking pipes last Monday. If him never did, so them won't fix it, the family member said, further adding that if him faced him down in the water, maybe he would have been alive today. Other residents have also voiced similar sentiments. The family member stated that the pipe had been leaking for approximately a year. NWC passed it 3-4 times a day and them no fix it, she continued, noting that they had various opportunities to fix the pipes of the past months prior to the incident. Residents recalled a similar incident that happened about 2 years prior, involving a man who was allegedly not familiar with the roadway. While driving a motorcycle, the locals said, he rode into the pothole, lost control of his motorcycle and was thrown into a ditch, breaking his neck. Nothing came of the incident, they claimed, because it was not covered by the media. The whole of the road turned bad, one resident cried. Meanwhile, contrary to police reports, Derek Sangster, Jamaica Labour Party councillor for the Mountainside Division, who spoke in an interview following the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation monthly meeting last Thursday, claimed that the Blackwood incident actually happened in Yours Lane, Williamsfield, and not Richmond. He said the road, which is under the management of the municipal corporation, has not yet been fixed, but will be addressed in due course. He continued that the last he heard about the matter was that the police were waiting a post-mortem to determine the cause of Blackwood's death. Further than that, I really don't know anything, Sangster said, adding that he had been in touch with the family. However, the family member who spoke in the interview denied this and claimed that neither Floyd Green, Member of Parliament for South West St. Elizabeth, nor Sangster had visited the area or contacted them. It is unfortunate that it happened, and we're upset that he died under the circumstances, Sangster said, stating that he believed that residents have calmed down. St. Catherine North Police record decline in murders. Head of the St. Catherine North Police Division, Superintendent Upton Nicholson, is attributing the decline in major crimes in the division to the targeting of violence producers. During a Magistrates Association awareness session held at Dintil Technical High School last Friday, Superintendent Nicholson announced that year to date, murders are down by 26%, rapes are down by 26%, and robberies are down by 56%.
We have been pursuing the persons we believe are the, what we call them, violence producers. We have been pursuing the persons of interest. We have been pursuing wanted men wherever our intelligence takes us. That's where we go. And in some instances, our intelligence takes us out of our jurisdiction. So we are trying to go after the persons who we believe are involved. And while doing so, we infuse our public order operation that is trying as best as practicable to deny persons from committing crimes in public spaces and public thoroughfare. It's not just to arrest, we are going with the anti-gang legislation, we are going with the poker legislation, so we are using all the available legislation to ensure that the profit of crime, they don't benefit from the profit of crime as well. So that's one of the strategies.
Meanwhile, the division is grappling with incidents of break-in. Superintendent Nicholson says unscrupulous people have been targeting certain communities and are gaining entry to homes because of a lack of proper security features. Superintendent Nicholson advised residents to invest in cameras as part of improving security.
We have put in some initiatives and we have held on to some of the persons. So at the moment, the rate of break-ins have been reduced. So we have held 2 persons and we are pursuing at least 2 others that we hope to apprehend in short order. We realize that persons are trying to monitor how persons go in and out of their homes, especially in populated areas. And we have found we are engaging the citizens and we have encouraged them to make themselves a harder target by installing cameras and putting other infrastructure that will help to negate the break-in.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.